Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest. Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest.
We'll soon be entering the season of Lent, which is 6 long weeks of reflecting on our lives, how we are relating to each other, how we are relating to Christ. At the end of Lent, we enter the period of Easter. But the final week, Holy Week, we begin with Palm Sunday. And I'd like to talk a little bit about that day. As you know, the story went that Jesus was going on this journey, and people were all around him, spreading their clothes and picking branches and singing Hosanna to the Son of David. There he was. All the people were happy to acclaim him Christ the King. And they were overjoyed that he had come and had spoken to them in loving, gracious, and kind words. And they were overjoyed to make him their king. Every year at Palm Sunday, we try as well to kind of relive that experience when we're able to say Jesus is Lord, when we're happy to celebrate the fact that he has come and to bring the good news and to save us. But those same people, not very long after, will begin to sing another tune. Not this time, Hosanna to the Son of David, but now they will be singing, crucify him, away with him, away with him. I think it goes to show that how forgetful we are as human beings, how very quickly we forget the good things that are done for us, the good things that Jesus did for us. And very soon, when we forget all of that, we begin to sing a different tune. In our lives as Christians, we have always to be paying attention to what we do. That Christ in us must always be the strongest point in our lives, when we're able to sing always, Hosanna to the Son of David. Do we as Christians always are cognizant of what we do and how we do it? Do we, like the people of old, quickly forget all that God has done for us? And that is what Jesus came to do, to show us all that God has done for us. How he loved us, how he saved us, how he brought us through the Red Sea, and now he's sending his Son with a great reminder to us that he loves us and he wants us to be with him. But we will sing very soon, crucify him. All of us in our actions very often say the same thing, crucify him. That Jesus is not brought into our everyday life. He's not brought into our life of politics, of our social life, or educational life. He's not there at all. And this period of Lent, we think very seriously of what does it mean to be a Christian? How do I live my Christian life? Our life is not only about Palm Sunday. Our life is about the crucifixion as well. But do we remember how we behave as Christians? What kinds of message we give to others when we often forget that we are Christians and we must be living our Christian life in every facet of our lives? And sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we compartmentalize our lives, we put it in various sections, and therefore our spiritual life doesn't touch our moral life, doesn't touch our political life. Everything is neatly compact. But for us Christians, it must not only be neatly compact, but everything must be flowing, all through must be shot with the Spirit of Christ. And that is what I think the challenge is. And that is why I want us during this time, especially during Holy Week, to remember how we behave. Hosanna to the Son of David. And then we change our mouth and we sing, crucify him. That's the challenge I think that we must very carefully be looking at. How do I live my Christian faith? Only in time of peace? Or do I live it whether in peace or in destruction or in happiness or in troubles? How do I live my life as a Christian? The church reminds us that we must live our life in an authentic way, in a true way, in a loving way. Therefore, we are Christians all through life. no matter what comes our way as Christians, we face it as Jesus did. Thank you.
Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest. Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest.